got a Tava lifestyle, give life. You 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 got a Tava lifestyle, give life. Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, hey, you got a Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 The go Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Hey, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all just some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and happy Money Making Monday. Happy MLK Day to all of you that are watching. My name is Nina Rochelle Moore, and I am logging on right now from Atlanta, Georgia. So as you are logging on, let me know what city, what state, and or what country you are joining this webinar from. Listen, take a moment right now and tag somebody who needs to hear some information. See, this is the very information that a few years ago not just changed my life, but it saved my life. And I'm going to tell you a little bit why. You know, tonight we want to welcome you to Tava. Welcome to the Ark, you all. And I am telling you, if someone invited you to look at this information, then guess what? They care about you. If someone invited you to look at this information, that is because they want something to shift in your life. If someone invited you to this information, you ought to send them a huge thank you, whether you're watching this live or maybe you're going to come back and watch the replay, because we've got some information for you that if you take this information and apply it to your life, you could this year experience the best days of your life. And so what I want you to know is that Tava actually means ark. And in the Hebrew, the word Tava is Tov, T-O-V, which means harmony with God. And so here you're in the right place at the right time, hearing the right information with the right people. And what now matters is at the end of this webinar, because stay tuned to the end, we've got something very, very, very special for you. Very special, right? What you do with this information is going to be totally up to you. And so I am married to one husband, you guys. His name is Paul Moore. We are double diamonds and we love serving. And you know, we've been here with Tava for 1 full year and some change, y'all. 1 full year and some change. We have just recently relocated from right outside of Philadelphia in a suburb called Ardmore, PA, right here to Georgia, you all. Our entire relocation, all of the moving trucks, all of the brand new furniture that is housing this home right now was fully paid for from the efforts that we put in to building our Tava business. And so we are parents to 4 children. I've got a 33-year-old, a 28-year-old, a 22-year-old, and a 7-year-old. You'll be hearing some very different numbers here in the next week or so because all of them are getting ready to celebrate a birthday between now and May, when Paige ends up with us in May. And I am a former cosmetologist 27 years I spent behind the chair, a worship leader. I love to cook. I love to travel. I love to shop. I love to have fun, but I love helping people. And I absolutely love the freedom that having additional income, having extra income affords us, you all. You see, back in 2015, I was able to retire / fire myself from behind the chair doing hair, you guys, where I was exchanging dollars for hours. Somebody's going to catch that, where I was exchanging dollars for hours. Now listen, while I'm talking, I don't want any of you to feel that I am down on jobs, because I am not. I am not down on jobs. I'm just up on opportunity. And what I found, you all, and I'm going to show you some pictures, is that I was going through a divorce back in 2007, 2008, and I was 300 pounds, you guys, with a almost 300 credit score to match. And I needed a better way. If anyone understands what that means, that, there's got to be a better way, type in the chat, better way. You see, I was broke, busted, and disgusted. Yep, I was selling my food stamps to make ends meet, and that's actually illegal, you guys. I could have got arrested for that, right? But guess what? As a mom whose back was up against the wall, we will do what we need to do what? Make it happen. To make it happen. Well, guess what? My children deserved more. I realized I deserved more. And so when I was introduced to a home-based business, when I was introduced to a way to make some additional income, ladies and gentlemen, my mind was open like a parachute, because our minds got to be open like a parachute in order for them to work. Well, let's fast forward. Here we joined Tava just 1 year ago. I told you that we relocated, right? So not only did I fire / retire myself, we relocated to Georgia, you guys, all expenses paid through our efforts of working our Tava business. But my biggest accomplishment has been being able to retire my husband from his corporate good 6-figure job with good benefits, you guys. And now we are able to be full-time parents to our youngest child, full-time grandparents, full-time children to our parents, full-time, parents to the older children. And guess what? Full-time working our business right here from home. And see, we believe that our business is nothing more than an extension of our ministry, right? The ministry of marriage, marketplace ministry. And so for all of you who think, well, I'm too busy. No, you're not too busy. See, we realize our lives are not our own, and we are here to help other people. So Tava all began because of our CEOs, our founders, the amazing Mr. Kenny and Mrs. Shantae Lloyd, who reign out of Houston, Texas, who started with humble beginnings, you all, and see what they wanted, their vision. Everybody type the word vision. Their vision for Tava and the average, everyday, ordinary person was that you would be able to earn an additional $250 a week, which ends up being $1,000 a month, which is $12,000 a year. Guess what? That would save some people from poverty. That would change your zip code. Let me know what you would do with an additional $12,000 a year. Well, see, our CEOs, our founders, what I like to call them the heartbeat of the arts, they walked away from a 7-figure monthly residual income. Some of y'all caught that. Monthly residual income to birth Tava for you, and you, right? Well, I'm telling you now, we've got a great firm foundation with our founders, the heartbeats of the arc. Well, every firm foundation needs its supporting cast, and we've got an amazing supporting cast with Mr. Kevin Harris, our Chief Operating Officer, you all. He lives right here in Atlanta, Georgia. He's a husband, a father who's getting ready to turn 50 on the 18th of January, you all, who's actually on vacation right now in Miami with his lovely family, you all. See, he has over 16 years experience in the profession of network marketing, both from the corporate side and as a distributor. And then we've got the wonderful Miss Lachelle Pierre, our director of operations, you guys. And let me tell you something. When I say servant leader, with just serves with a spirit of excellence, right? And I am telling you that out together they form the A team. And I am here to tell you that they also understand rock solid financials. They know how to help navigate a company through its exponential growth while serving with excellence. And so you've got our founders, our CEOs, the heartbeats of the arc, right? You've got the supporting cast, Mr. Kevin Harris, Miss Lachelle Pierre. Now we're going to talk about what makes the train go, what makes that arc flow, the amazing anointed products. If you know that these products are anointed, drop anointed in the chat. But I'm going to get out of the way and bring to the line the expert. See, this is my sister in business, you guys. She knows 100% of the facts. This young lady is a mom. She's a wife, you guys. She loves helping people. She loves having fun, and she loves the freedom that she's able to earn income from home. And I'm going to let her tell you a little bit more of her story and what she was able to do working her Tava business from home. This young lady actually happens to be a doctor, not hired by Tava. She chose Tava because she fell in love with the products. So I need all of you out there in Facebook land to go ahead and put those virtual snaps in the air, drop some flames in the chat as we bring to the line my sister in business, Dr. Nicole Bramwell. The floor is yours.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much, Mrs. Nina Moorer. Thank you so much, our double diamond, fabulous leader. She is an amazing trainer. She knows what she's doing. She definitely knows 100% about this business. But let me just tell you, let me share with you kind of how I began with Tava really, really quickly. So, I've been a doctor for a long time, 27 years, and I've been doing weight management. Actually, I keep saying 8 years, but it's going into 9 years. It's almost 9 years. And so I got introduced to Tava before the products were even out on the market by Mr. Tony Fleming, my mentor and sponsor, our diamond, our 500K ring wearer. And, he gave me the Vacia Detox tea. And I was kind of skeptical because that's how physicians are, but I did it anyway because it was so simple. Just pour it into a bottle of water, shake it up, and drink it. And it's going to work. It's going to give immediate gratification. Well, that was all true. And I had what we affectionately call the Tava Experience. Now, I've been introduced to lots of things over the years for sure. Very great products out there, but these are definitely second to none. So I had my Tava Experience, and then I weighed myself the next day and I had lost 3 pounds. I wasn't trying to lose weight. I do help people release extra weight. So I thought, wow, I could get them a fast win. But what I found out about myself is that after preaching and teaching about great gut health and how important it was, that maybe my gut wasn't in as good condition as it should have been. And so it comes to light that it is very important for everyone to detox. So I'm going to start with that. And then a little bit later, I am going to share with you, as Ms. Mora told you, what I was able to do, work in my business. So the Vacia Detox tea starts out with 4 very simple ingredients, but they are amazing. They come together to make this amazing product, powerful product. So the senna extract gets the gut moving, dislodging any waste that's there. And so this is not a laxative effect. This is shaking up everything that has been hanging out there that you didn't know, that I didn't know was hanging out. And needs to be cleared out, because either way, then that just means that toxins and impurities are hanging out in your system longer. And that means you're probably not feeling too well. Your gut's not working well, possibly, and most likely it's affecting how you extract your nutrients from your food, and also possibly your immune system, because a large part of your immune system is in your gut that's producing antibodies. And so we got to get that stuff out of there so that your gut can function optimally. And then we've got 2 more of the 4 ingredients, the chamomile and the papaya extracts, and those carry the properties of being antibacterial, immune stimulating. But what's most fascinating is actually the anti-inflammatory effect. And so all that stuff that I just told you, your gut's not working right, you have excess weight that you want to get rid of, you have health conditions producing inflammation in your body. And so if we can quiet the inflammation in your gut, which is your second brain, doing all that stuff that I told you, and then also throughout your body decreasing the inflammation. Then you can release weight if you have weight to release much easier. You're going to feel a whole lot better. You've got tons of testimonials about people being energized just from taking the Vasia Detox Tea before we even get into the rest of the system of the products. And then we've got the fourth ingredient, the dextrin fiber, and that's like a scrub brush going through, cleaning everything up, making it nice and pristine. So again, your gut can function well, and the fiber is going to help you feel full longer so that you can make some better choices. All right. So now that we've done that, and remember, toxins are outdoor, but they're also indoor, and they're also on things that you're putting on your skin, like cosmetics, lip gloss, lipstick, lotions, powders, oils, all that stuff produces stuff that doesn't belong in the body, and whatever doesn't belong in the body is classified as a toxin. And so we got to get the stuff out of there. Once we do that, though, we have lost some good stuff with the bad stuff. The Valet 30, my favorite product, although I use all of the products and love all the products, but I've been taking tablet vitamins for years and just wondering how come you don't just get as much out of it as possible. Well, reading about the liquid vitamins are absorbed faster and more efficiently than tablet vitamins, noted in NIH literature. You can look that up for yourself. And in the Valet 30 in particular, 95% absorption rate compared to 3 to 20% of those tablet vitamin nutrients that are stated in there. So that's how come the numbers may seem so big on those tablets, because you're not getting most of it, because your gut has to spend so much time ripping it apart in order for the nutrients to be released, that by the time that happens, it's ready to go back out. All right, so definitely 95% sounds better than 3 or 20% or anything in between that 3 and 20%, right? And so also one capful, and also we got the trial size, that's just one shot. All in, you're going to get all these nutrients, and it's going to get into your system within 25 to 30 seconds. So vitamin D, 95% of your daily requirement. You've heard about vitamin D so much now, especially in the last couple of years, because it's vitally important. Not only in the last couple of years, it's vitally important throughout the community, because many of us are low or deficient in vitamin D. And vitamin D is actually a prohormone, even though we call it a vitamin, that leads into so many interactions that control interactions like that will control your blood pressure, your blood sugar, supporting your immune system. These are very, very important things, right? And then, we've got a generous dose of vitamin A, also supporting your immune system, great for your skin, great for your eyes. And let me tell you, I did not realize until I started hearing like our exec to Ms. Lisa Horsley talking about her eyes being better, and I realized that actually my eyes were better because I had to start wearing readers on top of my contacts. Well, I haven't had to use readers in a few months. So that's amazing about the vitamin A, but it also helps help your cellular growth, so your cells are healthier from the inside out. And then we've got B complex vitamins, B1, B6, B12. Those are fortifying your nerves, your muscles, your brain, and your blood cells, so that you can actually fend off fatigue and stress and be fortified and optimized for your body to do what it's supposed to do, because it has what it's supposed to have. And then we've got 8 superfoods. You're not going to see vitamin C on the back of the bottle, because the superfoods house the potent doses of vitamin C, the camu juice, the mango puree, the pomegranate, the dark cherry juice, and several others. And also housed within those superfoods are iron and other nutrients that, again, are going to fortify your body. But my favorite ingredient in here is the glucosamine. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's for joint health. No knee pain for me doing all this exercising, definitely ramped up in the new year, just like many of you. And also walking the dog, no knee pain after all those years of marching band and playing basketball and all of that kind of stuff. All right. And then we've got my secret weapon, which, oh, I didn't tell you about the 300% biotin, but you probably can tell because there's so many of us with hair growing, beautiful skin, and beautiful nails. All right. But the flare is my secret weapon. So it's an energy booster. It's a fat burner, but it has 7 strains of probiotics in it. That's for your gut health. That's the good bacteria to keep your gut in good balance. Also keep your mood, really good. There's lots of science behind that. Just take my word for it, or just try it. And then that good bacteria is going to actually help you make better choices, like choosing, lean meats and fish and veggies and fruits over cookies, cake, ice cream, and chips. All right. And then we've got a proprietary blend that controls your appetite with this veggie based capsule. If you don't want to swallow the capsule, you can certainly open it up like many of us do, add it to the Valet 30 and do the bionic tonic like we've been doing. You can find out more about that later. All right. And then we've got the energy coming from the B complex, more B complex vitamins, as well as guarana. Guarana is from a plant leaf. It's 4 times more potent than caffeine by itself, but it's without the caffeine side effects because it's coming from that leaf source. So no jitteriness, no palpitations, no heart racing. And then the guarana, along with selenium, gives you better mental focus and mental clarity. And who can't do with more than that, more of that? And then also with that exercising, we've got amino acids in here. Those branch chain amino acids going to support you in exercise. You can recover faster and possibly perform better, but you're going to have to do a lot of that work on your own. And then with our baby of the bunch, the Caprice Deluxe Blend CBD infused coffee. So I am not a coffee drinker. I'm still not a coffee drinker. I am a Caprice coffee drinker because I knew about the benefits of CBD. CBD is known, very well known in the medical literature, decrease inflammation throughout the body, decrease pain, going into 5 different pain pathways. And for me, yes, I drank it at night and I continue to drink it at night because it gives me calm, focused energy. I continue to work on my Tava business. And then I sleep well because CBD also balances your serotonin and your dopamine that have a lot to do with your sleep. All right. And then we've got a chaga mushroom in there. That's superfood, also fortifying your body, and also Garcinia cambogia working alongside the CBD to control your appetite so that you can, again, use this system together because they're all synergistic and they're going to work together for the good of your body. All right. But now, these products, I've been able to share them, and I was able to do that with our business model, which is social sharing. And all of us have learned how to do that super well. What it did for me was allow me precious, precious time spending with my mother because I was building my business while on my phone, while sitting there addressing my mother's needs and spending time that now, is even more priceless and have plenty of memories for to do my business and still rank up and still move and make money. All right. So how we do that, we've got a Tava Connect app. Very, very easy to use. Okay. You can follow your prospects on there. You can send videos. You can share. As a matter of fact, you can get scripts on there and you can share samples. Okay. So you can actually send out an offer for samples to your friends and family and coworkers, and then they will just send back their address, and then Tava will send out this beautiful package of the samples of either the Vazia Detox Tea or the Caprice Deluxe Blend CBD infused coffee. Say that 5 times fast, and they're going to find out what's in it because it's going to be on that beautiful package, the how it works and the benefits. So that's absolutely amazing that can happen just with that Tava Connect app. All right, so we've got plenty of tools, 24/7 module training resources that you can download, and we've got amazing leaders that you would have to pay thousands of dollars for if you went anywhere else and you didn't join us. But you saw one, Mrs. Nina Moorer, and you're going to meet one now shortly that I'm going to introduce, but certainly lots of support here, lots of effective tools. We get everything that we need so that we can build our businesses strong. All right. But I'm going to bring forward now how these tools get you to the money. And this gentleman is going to tell you about that. Now, this is my mentor and sponsor. This is our 500K ring wearer. He knows 100% of the information about how to build this business and find that money in the 5 different ways that we get paid. And he has been doing this for over 20 years. He's helped a whole lot of people. He's made a lot of money. He has fun doing it. All right. And so I'm going to bring forward Mr. Tony Fleming, our diamond. Are you there, sir?
Second. All right. Can you hear me?
There you go. Yes. Loud and clear.
All right. Great job. Also, Ms. Nina Moore did an excellent job also on the introduction, and you did a great job on the products. Now, I'm about to talk to you guys now about my favorite product, which is the compensation plan. And I love talking about this because we got a fantastic compensation plan. We actually get paid 5 different ways. And I like to emphasize in the beginning that we all need to look at other ways of getting paid. Warren Buffett always says that you got to figure out a way to make money when you're not working. And I think the system that we grew up in teaches us either to get a salary, which means that we get a certain amount of money, or we either go clock in, and when we clock out, we're not making money at all. So we got to figure out a way to make some money when we're not working. You know, I know we got some people have part-time jobs. That's good, but if you had a part-time business like this that allowed you to make money when you weren't working, and I know a lot of people say, well, how does that work? Because my dad used to always tell me, son, I work hard for every dime I get. And I had some successful, wealthy people say, that's not how you should do it, because it's only 24 hours in a day and you can only work so much. You got to figure out how to get some money coming in that you didn't work for. And we're going to talk about that as we go along with the conversation plan. But first thing I want to talk about is retail, which is the way that a lot of people make money. And that is the first way of retail is you order the product, you get a package, and you can take your package and you can break down that package to whatever small packages that you want to sell. If you want to sell a $10 pack, a $20 pack, a $30 pack, is your product. So you can sell it and retail to anybody you want, family members, co-workers, whoever wants it in there. You can put the money in your pocket. They can Zelle you, they can Cash App you. And so we got people making $100 a week, $200 a week, $400 a week, $500 a week, just retailing alone. And that's all they're doing. They're not building a team. They're using the product and retailing. But there's another way of retail that we have is once you get started tonight, when you get started tonight, you get a free website. And that website has your name on it. So right before you go to bed, you can send out that website to all your friends and relatives and family members. And if they go to your website and order any product that we have, you're going to make $25. Now, right now, currently, we have 4 products. If they order all 4 products, you just made $100 while you were sleeping. You know, you could do it tomorrow while you're working on your job. If somebody goes to your website and order, you just made some money. So that's one way that we get paid when it comes to leverage that we're not working and, we're sleeping sometimes. But we also got 4 other ways we get paid. The next way is what we call our quick start bonus. Now, this comes along once you enroll somebody. Let's say you were to enroll me tonight and I chose one of those packages. And I say I chose a $1,200 package. Because you enroll me, you're going to make $450 the next week. If I chose the $100 package, you'll make $30. So anywhere in between, there's a quick start bonus that will be paid to you the very next week, the next Friday, just by getting started with us. You got to get one of those packages, and the more money, more bonuses you want to make, you just enroll more people on any of those packages. You'll get that money the very next week. All right, then we have our team pay, which is what we call our binary pay, and that means 2. And the reason we say that is because we have a left side and a right side of our business. When you enroll somebody on the left and enroll somebody on the right, now you're qualified to get paid throughout your team pay, throughout your binary pay. And that goes through infinity. It maxes out at $50,000 in commission a week. So you literally can make $200,000 a month just in this one pay structure, the binary pay structure. Now I know some people say, well, that's a lot of money. Who's doing that? Well, we're only 2 years in now, folks. We're only 2 years in. We don't, we're a baby. We're not even 3 years. It'll be October before we're 3 years. So once this thing starts to fill up, you're going to have people making that. Now, that's not the goal of the company. The goal of the company is to get you all to make an extra $250 a week part-time. What if you made that and made $1,000 a month part-time? That'd be cool. But you're going to have some people making a lot more than that because of what the team pays and the way you actually help those 2 get 2. And you don't have to just get 2. You can get 20. You can get 30. You can get 40. But the first 2 goes on your left and the other one goes on your right. And then everything else falls under there. And if you want to know more detail about how that works, just sit down with the person that invited you and let them explain to you a little bit more about that. Now, my favorite way is a check match. which is the team pay binary check match. And that means this. There's a position called director in the company, which is like the second corporate position. Our goal is to get you there right away. Once you get started in the company, the goal is to get you director. The reason why, because at director, now you get binary check match pay. You say, what does that mean? That's team pay check match. Well, what does that mean? That means that anybody that you enroll out of that weekly pay that I showed you, that, one that maxes out at $50,000 a month, whatever they make in that weekly pay, if you're a director, you get a 50% match. So let's go back to me again. Let's say that you are in the business now and you enroll me in the business. Now, you might be one of those people who say, well, I don't like sales, which, by the way, this is really not. This is more building teams. But let's just say you assume it is. You say it is. Okay, I don't like talking to people. I don't like doing all those things. But what if you knew me? Now, I like doing that because I've called you about things before maybe, or you've seen me do something. So what if you pick up the phone and call me and tell me about it? Now, watch this. Because I go out now and you're a director, whatever I make during that week, whether it's $1,000, you'll get 50% match of $500. If I made $2,000, you'll get a 50% match of $1,000. And you won't be taking my money. I still get my $2,000. You'll get a 50% match of $1,000. If I made $10,000 next week, because you enroll me, you'll get a 50% match of $5,000 while you're at home. See, the goal is for you to tell a lot of people that who like doing this kind of stuff. Because you say, I don't like doing that. I don't like, but you do know people who like doing it. So if you tell them, that means you tag me. And so whatever I go out and do now, and you're a director, you get a 50% match. Can you imagine that? If I went out and made $100,000 in a week, you're going to make $50,000. I mean, if I went out and made $50,000 in a week, you'll make $25,000 because you tagged me, you brought me in the business, and you got to the director's position. And in my weekly pay, in that binary team pay, I made that certain amount of money. And you're going to get that every time I get paid. You'll get a 50% match. Now, that's a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, that is what attracted me to this compensation plan. And that's what still keeps me going, is that binary check match. Also, we have another way we get paid, which is a car bonus. And that allows you to pick up, a white Porsche or either a white Tesla. And if you, get one of those cars, show the paperwork to the company, and you're a diamond, they will pay you $1,000 a month for the car note. If you're a double diamond, $1,500 a month. Triple diamond, $2,000 a month. A crown diamond, $2,500 a month. They will deposit that into your checking account to pay the note of that car. All you got to do is show them the paperwork to say that you got this car, and they'll do that once you get to the diamond position. Now, people ask this question: how much does it cost to get started? Good question. Remember, I showed you earlier that you can get a package anywhere from $1,200 down to $100. I like this because now you got 5 options. It's really no excuse for you not doing this. $100, folks. $100 could get you started in business, or $1,200, or $500, or $300, or $200. I started with the $1,200. I don't say that you have to do that, but I can tell you this: you're gonna get way more product. I doubled my money. I made about $2,400 from that package just on the products. Me sampling and doing things like that. But let's say you say I don't have $1,200, Tony. I need to make money. I don't say I'm not saying I have money. Okay. What if you got 500 or 300 or 200? See, wherever you start, you can always go back and buy more product at any time. It's just that I bought the $1,200 because when I started, I wanted to have product with me to go. You don't have to do that. The key is this: getting started. See, we can't help you until you get started. So if you got started at 100, 300, 200, whatever, we can help you. But if you're sitting on the fence talking about, I got to think about it, where, let me see, should I do this? We can't help you. So the goal is to get started, and you can always go buy more product. You can always have more things, but we can't help you until you get started. Now, you can actually get a part of the program that we have called Sezzle. And Sezzle, talk to the person that invited you to the Zoom. They will tell you about Sezzle. Sezzle allows you to buy anywhere from the $500 package up to the $1,200 with payments. So you can actually make a small payment in the beginning, get the $1,200 package of product, and make payments as you're earning money, or the $500 one. So you can get started with the bigger package through the program called Sezzle, Sezzle. Talk to the person who invited you on the Zoom about that. Now, you could be a customer. You don't have to be a distributor. We don't care. We just want to make sure that you get started one way or the other, whether it's a customer or whether it's become a distributor. You make that decision. But the key is you must make the decision and move on it. You know, we put stuff off all the time and keep putting off and keep putting off, putting off. They say, what, weight broke the wagon? Don't wait. Get started at any of those positions, whatever the market will bear, whatever your funds will bear, and let's get started, and we'll help you get a game plan and a strategy for you can start off moving fast in the company. So that's pretty much it for us tonight, folks. We'll be back on Wednesday night, same channel, same batch station, same time, all of that. And, you know, get enrolled tonight and have 2 new or 3 new people on here on Wednesday night so they can hear the exact same stuff. Let's go get started. I appreciate you. My time is up, and I thank you for yours. Good night.
Got a Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind. New multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Yeah. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you got a Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 The go Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Hey, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind. New multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation.